It is a chilly night here in the northeastern U.S., but we've got some football to keep us warm at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Buffalo Bills. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Damiere Byrd returning it. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
We talked about prior to the game, and it played out right there on the first play, didn't it? This offensive line is going to have his hands full all night long.
Well, you often speak of scripts to start a game. Does this mean that play number 2, they're going to go off the script a little bit?
Yeah, what's interesting is that most people, when they script now, they actually script those contingencies in, okay, in case they can't run the play they want to. How it's long distance now, let's go to that play.
After the sack on 1st down, Newton, open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. A shotgun snap for Newton. He'll fight his tight end here, Asiasi. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Good for a Patriot.
A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Sony Michel, his first carry. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Up to make the play defensively, Tre'Davious White.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Patriots.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter.
It's 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
20.
Out of the gun, Newton. And that'll be caught by the tight end, Keene. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 40. 11 yards there, first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive going to plan so far.
Oh,
dashing through the snow and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there. That nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a first and 10 at their own 22. Here's the first carry of the game for Zach Moss. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Now it's Miller. The corner, Stephon Gilmore on the stop.
The tackle made.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Now Allen going to give it to Moss. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on first and 10. On play action, Allen. And that is incomplete. His main target's Delaney Walker, the intended receiver.
What?
And now it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive.
He didn't even put up his hand.
There, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Yeah, I can't stand you right now, Madden. Can't stand you right now.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now here's the first carry for Amir Abdullah. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Going deep.
Oh my God, where you throwing it? Where you throwing that, bro?
Almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
He was covered by
On 4th down on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. Back deep for New England, Julian Edelman. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at about the 14. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Patriots take over.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
From the 22, Newton eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Third and 2, Newton. It'll have his man. That's Edelman. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shot the D and rip off a pretty big play.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 35-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And some room to work. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Sony Michel with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. From the 31, Allen. Forced out to him and eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Edelman set to return. Breaks the tackle. Now an alley. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Off play action. He'll throw to start the drive. That's complete right side to Asiasi. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Newton now to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Good for a Patriot.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Great. 8. Watch the safety crew. He's coming. He's 8. We got double up.
A play fake to Michelle, now Newton. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. 3rd down here.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Newton. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
1st and 10.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
20.
They'll run on first down. Michelle, this will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Down at the 15-yard.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Play action. It's Newton. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5.
No, I can't go and roll. Sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. It changed name. How about your respect?
New England on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. Newton to throw. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Good.
So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick, but you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
Different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're
You
down.
don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called
can go.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think
did.
you did. But let's face it,
Oh,
you
my
mentioned this to me
goodness,
in a
bro.
break
These niggas
earlier in the
can't
game.
catch-
The energy
Okay.
level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. A shotgun handoff. This is a duel. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by the rookie Kyle Duggar. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
2nd and 10, Newton again. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty
I
would
don't
do
even
for
know
them?
why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half.
To kick off for New England.
Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
50 round 80. Sit tight.
On second down, here's Miller. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
The 33-yard line. A 7-yard gain on the play.
Allen going to try and throw on third down. And he locates Walker, complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down.
And the Bills.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
It's caught left side by John Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And he's able to find Diggs. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
5 yards. First down, Buffalo.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this from 34. The kick by Bass is good. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead. Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop. Looks for White, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Justin Rohrwasser to kick off for New England.
This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. Now a hit.
Oh, my goodness.
And it's picked up by the Patriots. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Demir Bird. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Patriots add on to their lead. In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one. And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. McKenzie returning it. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a give to Miller. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
The ball carrier.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Mike 20. Watch the boot. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. We don't want this. There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked by the rookie Kyle Duggar. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure whatever the reason is. He better figure it out. James White, the man he was looking for out of the backfield. But it's going to be 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt them.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Him back when he fucking even take the
so
ball.
This will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Play action. Now it's Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Mike 56. Mike 56. Crunch time, defense.
Back around his goal line. Here's Allen. Walker with a grab, left side. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Bill.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, Tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple.
Tackle made.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and run with Amendola. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Allen now on first down. Going deep for Diggs. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
To
Stephon Diggs hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bills get a bit closer. And he puts this one through. It makes our score 31-10.
Patriots 31, Bills 10. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. They begin with Michel on the ground, and they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Sony Michel comes out of a long line of terrific running backs from the University of Georgia and was a first-round selection for New England in 2018. He does not mind carrying the football, never turns down an opportunity. Top 10 in rushing attempts in the league in 2019.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Newton now to throw. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However,
that was trash, cuz he accepted that shit. That was uncatchable.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Following the penalty, Michel. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sony Michel His 21st touchdown of the season, and the Patriots add 6 to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. What a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. On the return, it's McKenzie. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 54 is
Allen going to throw. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down.
It's 2nd down.
Yo. You going to touch him?
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now Allen. And that's complete to Zach Moss out of the backfield. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
That was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
I wish we'd have played in the first 3 weeks before they
The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Running from the gun, it's Abdullah. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Now 4th down.
Allen going to go on 4th down. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are. And
got a man, it's caught inside the 10. He'll head out of bounds.
Are you serious? The nigga caught the shit.
Inside the 10, mark it down at the 9. So the ref takes a peek here, wants to see if the receiver had possession and both feet inbounds.
If this were a college game, this would be a legal catch. It's the 2nd foot that they're looking at to make sure it gets down. You have to have 2 inbounds in the NFL.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Newton. Under pressure
fuck
here,
that nigga
down he goes.
Fuck that nigga
back at about the 43-yard line.
Fuck out of here.
Trent Murphy able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Fuck that nigga up. Ooh.
So now after the sack, Cam and the Patriots going to look up at a 3rd and long.
I hope I make the playoffs.
Out of the gun, Newton. He's going to float this one deep right. And this is caught at the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Demir Bird with his third touchdown.
I hope I make the playoff. Please, please.
As his guys continue to pour it on. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all three phases. Offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give them
white ass
credit,
unis
not
on,
just
just
to what
fucking
we've
snow.
seen
I can't
today,
see shit.
but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right.
Yo,
Clean
I
sweep.
think I should make the
Boy, they're gonna
playoffs.
celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film.
I'm gonna
you just
win my
flush
first
and
playoff
never
game.
go back and review.
Send me to New England. Send me to New England. I'll wear my
Bears
reds.
come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception,
I'll wear
are
my
you a little
reds.
bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that
Fuck
there's
off,
any
you
way
Gilmore.
you can run
You
back
ain't-
out there and go,
you ain't
totally
bulky.
didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
You got enough. Half 85. Mike 54. Mike 54.
Ooh, send me to New England.
Allen
Send
off
me
the
to
play
New
fake.
England. Send me to
He's got
New
the
England. I
hook up
can't
the
wait to
jump
get back
on
to
the
New
right
England.
side.
I
And
can't
he
wait.
takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
I can't
Good
wait.
yardage
Send me
after the
back
catch.
to
Is
New
that play
England,
good for
please.
30 and a first? First and 10, and they've got three tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now a handoff to Miller.
Send
And
me
he will
to
cross the
England.
30 down
Aw,
to the 29-yard
You
line.
ain't hurt, bro. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was
Send
kind of
me
stacked
to
up,
New England.
found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty
I'm
close
gonna
to
have my
staying on
reds next
schedule on
time.
offense. The playbook is still
Man,
open
my
for the
reds.
coordinator.
Come on, bro. You going man.
From the 29, Allen. This is caught. And they are able to stop
got
him,
to
but he
sober
does
up.
take it all the way to the 2.
Stephon Diggs.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Right there. 56. Come to my work.
They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Lamar Miller with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bills are in for 6. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 28.
Makes the score Patriots 45, Bills 17. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Bird now ready to return it. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings, the things that you have to do. Late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes, and boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. On 2nd down, Michel. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. A give. This is Michel. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
That's good.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. Little insult to injury here late in the game. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Pats, it's another win for them, and you wonder if they want a redo on that one loss as they sit now at 14-1. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the New York Jets come to town. Meanwhile, for the Bills, their playoff hopes take a big hit as they fall to 8-7. And they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
What's up, man?
What up, bro?
Shit, just chilling.
They found Trevon.
I heard that Tone talked to me the other day. Said he was in the hospital under somebody's name, but they don't know. Somewhere in Puyallup?
Yeah,
Is that where they found him?
yeah, Puyallup. And Steffi should beat her today.
Yeah, he said she was covered. She was mad. Like, nobody called her. I said, I called. I called you.
Yeah, you called. So I don't know what she mad about. I don't know.
That's what she told Tone. But Tone didn't know nothing about it.
Right.
You know, Tone in his own.
Yeah, Tone doing his own. Tone doing his own shit.
Yeah. Yeah, but Tone said, or he had a stroke.
Is that what it was? He had a stroke.
That's what it was?
Oh, I don't know. I still don't know. Nika texted me yesterday and said, we found Trevon. He's in the hospital in Puyallup, and Steffi flying down today. That was it.
I'm like, Puyallup. That's what I said with Tone, Puyallup.
Yeah, what hospital's out there?
I don't even know.
That nigga must have been in Spanaway or some shit fucking around.
Spanaway will take you to like one of the Tacoma hospitals, though,
Yeah.
wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. I don't know.
And then at first they said it was in Federal Way. It happened in Federal Way, but I don't know.
Yeah. What you smoking on a blunt, nigga?
Nah, you already know. No. Went to Jazz. He's like, what?
I said, Fat Man just switched his ways. You know, 206, that's it's legal now.
Yeah. I tap it every now and then, but you know I drive, so I can't even play.
Yeah, you can't play. Yeah, so they still don't fuck with that shit, huh?
Yeah.
You still can't smoke in.
No, I'm talking. You can't smoke and drive. People be clowning.
Oh yeah, no, I'm talking about
Smoking
but I'm saying yeah, just like you can't drink and drive, the same thing. Yeah, but you can smoke and it don't show. They don't drug test you no more for weed, do they?
Yeah. Oh, yep.
If it's yeah.
Job still drug test you for weed.
Oh, come on, man.
It's only state legal. It's not government. That's why. I mean, you know, some jobs you might be operating more
I can understand if you, but I don't know if you operating heavy equipment.
Yeah.
Weed and alcohol ain't no different.
Yeah. But I guess they say it's in your system, so I don't know.
Yeah, they just trying to keep a black man down. Or keep anybody down. Not even black man, just keep a nigga down. Anybody. All them white motherfuckers. Like my job don't drug test me worth shit. I smoke all fucking day.
Yeah. You know. You're good.
Yeah, the game didn't change, man. These niggas is out here selling weed and exotic bags and shit, man.